Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is kind of just like a piggyback off of my previous video before that I didn't really get a chance to express. We're not going to do any tarot readings today. I just kind of wanted to talk about some other issues about depression and anxiety and just being fearful for your life. I didn't realize how many people out there had similar stories as mine. I really was in a little tiny shell, and I never really just sat down and really expressed, the pain that I was going through. And, like I was saying before, you guys forgive me my bags under my eyes. I've just been really, really tired and exhausted, My daughter is visiting and she's a surgical nurse, and she's getting ready to go out back, doing what she does best, and just loving on people and helping people and saving lives and doing the things that she loves. And I'm just so proud of both of my daughters. Like I said, I have a daughter that's 43. She's a surgical nurse, and my baby girl, she's a personal care provider, and I was a nurse as well. I was a medical assistant, actually, and that's what I really love to do, is to help others. And I think I was asked, how did I get into tarot reading? Well, I've been always wanting to put my gift out there to show, that, I am the chosen one, actually. I'm the chosen one. I have a gift from God. I've always been able to foresee things before they happened, and you think I would have used that to just help me with my life endeavors. I think it really stemmed off of my childhood. My childhood was wonderful. I had parents, really good parents, and they really, I'm the oldest of my siblings, and I think they really had really high expectations of me, as far as just high expectations as any parent would want their eldest child to be. Although I did accomplish a lot in life, it was just always the people, the places, and the things, per se. I even studied, behaviors, and in nursing school I studied behaviors and growth development and cognitive behaviors, and these are things that you would have thought that I would have used in my lifetime. It's hard, you guys, it's really hard if you don't get to the core issue of the problem at hand. These things will follow you all through your life. My mom used to always say to me, she would say, why? What did I do wrong? Where did I go wrong with you? You know, why are you always so rebellious? Why are you so angry all the time? And, you know, maybe because, there was 6 of us, and, and it was hard on my parents to try to work and provide and be the loving parents and be all that they could be. But it wasn't their fault. They did everything that they could do. Everything that they could do, to help each and every one of our siblings. So, I should say my siblings. And life throws a really hard ball, no matter what walk of life you live in, whether you're rich, poor, black, or white. It's going to be something. It's going to be something that stops you from being all that you can be, whether you're being abused as a child or whether you've been, when I say abuse, I mean maybe like molested as a kid, because that's hard. That takes a lot of, excuse me, guys. I'm about to cry because I want this message to go out. That takes a lot away from your innocence. Once you've been touched, not of your own, your own, what I'm trying to say. Once your innocence has been taken away from you, and that causes you to be promiscuous, going out there loving and giving love to just anyone. What is the saying? You give, looking for love in all the wrong places. That's what I was trying to say. Looking for love in all the wrong places. And, that causes you to pick bad people. I don't know, I guess I was always attracted to the bad boy, the bad boys, and, being with the, at that particular time in my life, in my younger years. I'm not talking about now. God forbid I'd ever be in the presence of a person that wasn't a good person or didn't have any morals or principles and values and respect, and respect, so yeah, I had all the crappy guys, I had all the guys telling me that I was too fat, or I was ugly, or my breast wasn't big enough, or my butt wasn't big enough. It was just a hundred things that the person, the human, didn't like about me, and made me have a complex of feeling or having low self-esteem per se. So that had a lot to do with a lot of stuff. Then being, then I would drink and I would do drugs and to try to cover up the hurt and the pain of abuse, of physical abuse and mental abuse as well. So, you know, you guys, you're not alone. And I hear these stories all the time about, you know, people being abused and being hurt and things of that nature. So what I'm trying to say to the viewer, you're not by yourself. I hope that this message will help someone. You know, I could be, you know, just talking someone off a ledge right now. Hopefully, if you guys are listening, please get the help that you need. You know, if you're being abused, if you're being beat on, if you're just in an unsafe environment, try to get to a safe haven, because there's so many safe havens out there for mothers, single mothers with children. You don't want your child to see and endure the hurt and the pain, because that will manifest in the child. And you wonder why there's a lot of people doing things that they probably wouldn't have done, you know, as far as hurting somebody and possibly even taking someone's lives, because you know that eventually abuse, neglect, normally 9 times out of 10 leads to violence and death. So I really want to get my book finished. I've been writing this book. I've been writing this book since 2016. And it's just like a bio of my life and the tragedies. Oh, you guys won't believe the tragedies in my book. All the stuff that I endured, you know, working undercover as, you know, not with the police or anything, but having 2 separate lives. You guys would not believe the stuff that I did. I mean, I did some stuff that I'm really ashamed of. But you know what? I learned from my mistakes. And I take it as a learning experience for my life. You know, with my drug use, with my prostitution. Whoa, she said prostitution. Yeah. You know, I went and I was a dancer. I was a nude dancer, an exotic dancer. Can you believe that? Me? I gotta laugh about it right now because it was off the chain. I got some stories in here that will blow your top off your head. Okay, so yeah, you know what? I am now feeling comfortable to talk about the stuff. Oh, and when I say stuff, I mean some stuff. I mean some stuff that you would say, I don't want to give it all away because it's in my book. And when I say that it's some stuff and it's some tragedy that occurred in my book that you wouldn't believe just by looking at my little innocent face that went down, you would say, oh my goodness, you should be serving 100 million years for what occurred in your life. And that's real talk. So it was nothing but God. It was nothing but God that came down and delivered me and rescued me and pulled me from the pits of hell. Just letting you guys know that. So I'm going to get back with you guys, and please remember to like, share, subscribe. Push that subscribe button. Donations are welcomed. I usually do use my donations to get more tarot cards. There's always tons of fabulous tarot cards that, you know, that resonates towards me, that brings me towards, you know, the particular edition of different types of cards that I've been trying to start my collection. So you guys just, you know, go right in there. It's $LadyT1013, and I would be so grateful for whatever. Even if you give me $2 or $3, that adds up. You know, I'm a widow, and I live alone, looking for love. Yeah, one day. I've had some dates from HELL. Tommy told me, Tommy Williams, I hope he hears this. I was a guest on his show, and said stop being a sailor. Boy, if he heard some of my other readings, boy, he'd probably get some wine corks and shove up his earlobes, because some of the stuff is really hectic. But I have to keep it real. I have to feel like myself. I don't want to be judged for being me, because I've been judged too long, and I'm not going to accept that anymore. My life begins now. I love to travel. I've been to Jamaica so many times. Everybody knows about me and my going down to the Jamaicans and going down to Jamaica to be with the Jamaicans. I don't even go to the resorts. I don't go to Ocho Rios. I don't go to Montego Bay. I go right there in the slums of Kingston. Or I go to St. Anne, or I go and I just walk around free. Like, you know, they could just grab you and just do something, but it's my spirit. I guess it's my spirit that allows me just to be free on the island, in the water, by the beach, in the Caribbean. Just go down to St. Anne or St. Elizabeth, or down in Kingston or Trenchtown, where Bob Marley was born, you know. I love stuff like that. I love to travel. I love to... One day I want to go on a cruise. 2 more years from now, I will be super fine, sexy. I want to go into my own business and do some wigs dedicated to Wendy. Some Wendy William wigs. I think I just look fabulous with these blonde wigs. I have beautiful hair. It's really thin now that I'm older. It's some of you guys know how my hair looks. It's really wavy, it's curly, it's long and thin. So I like the volume of the wigs and just making myself feel beautiful. You know, all of these, it's a lot of years went by that I didn't feel that way, and I lived a double life, and I didn't really know who I was. And now, today, it's never too late just to start fresh, a new life, and hopefully I get someone special that I can really enjoy with and really love on, because that's really what I want to do, you know, in my last days, or whatever, or however much time I have on this universe. So you guys, it's been great. Thank you for listening and viewing, and don't forget what I told you. Love yourself first before you can love others. I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye for now.